Hey everybody, Craig Cottle, Director of Nature Reliance School and Survival Instructor with DansDepot.com. Today I want to show you some of the features and benefits of the Hennessy hammocks. Glad you're with us. I can't begin to tell you how much I love my hammock. I've been sleeping in these Hennessy hammocks for quite a while now, and I've got them for my son. All the instructors at Nature Reliance School have Hennessy hammocks now because they're just so easy to set up, too easy to use, too light. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the features of the hammocks themselves, as well as I'm going to show you some of the things that I've done to make mine a little bit more easier to use and a little bit more functional for my needs. And you can do some of the same things or make up your own. First thing, when you get your hammock, it's going to come in a bag just like this. Mine is the Deluxe Explorer ASIM, and so it's this package right here. Everything is in that bag. What you've got that you can see here, and I don't have it completely set up, I'm going to show you some things, but this is a rain fly that you're looking at right here. The rain fly, if it's not on, which you don't have to have a rain fly, this portion right here is the hammock itself. It's got netting in it that's extremely durable. I found myself sleeping on the netting before because I rolled over too much, but this is the basic hammock body. The one that I use, and I like this function, has got a Velcro enclosure on the bottom, and that's how you enter into the hammock itself. I'm going to show you how that works. And what you've got are these two straps that come along with it, with the hammock itself. And I'll probably do a video just on how to set up the straps themselves, but I'm going to show you the basic hammock structure today. So the Hennessy hammocks come with these really nice black straps. And again, I think I'll do a video on how just to connect the hammock up. Today all I've done is tied a couple of half hitches for the purposes of what we're going to do today. This carabiner does not come with the hammock. It's something that I've added. This is a snake skin, which is a nice addition to the hammock itself, but do not come with it. But basically what you've got is this is the rain fly that is attached, and it comes attached like this with a Prusik knot to the main rope that holds the hammock up. So once you get everything set up, all you need to do is either loosen up or tighten your rain fly to suit your needs. Usually what I do is I'll have it definitely standing up above the hammock itself. It'll be standing up above, and that way I've got plenty of airflow in there for summertime and fall and spring camping. And then when I want to go wintertime with this thing, I'll keep this really tight, pull it down on the hammock itself, and that way there's not any air that's getting circulated in there and all the heat staying inside the hammock with me. So now basically I've got the camera set up down below the hammock looking up into it. This is the rain fly right here that I was just demonstrating for you. I've got it staked down on two sides. That's what's available when you set it up naturally, the way it comes. Basically, again, what I've got here is a Velcro opening into the hammock. Hennessy now makes a zip opening that's on the bottom, and they make an opening on the side as well. So you can get the one that you like. This is the one that I use, and I like it a lot. But basically what's going to happen is I'm going to sit into the hammock, and then I'm going to pull my feet up into it. And after I get in there, the Velcro is going to close right back up behind me. So again, there's the opening. I get inside the hammock, sit my butt down in it, lay back. Once I'm inside, that Velcro snaps. And so now I'm in the hammock and ready to go to sleep. So once you're ready to get out, you simply stick your feet through the hole, stand up, and you're out. I love these things. All right, so up close and personal now inside the hammock, but I want to show you that there's a ridge line that runs inside the hammock, so you can hang gear off of it. It also has its own little hammock inside that you can hang gear in. Typically I hang, if I have my cell phone with me, I have my cell phone earplugs because I always sleep around people that snore. And this is another little addition I made. I've got one of these little just key fob lights It's real simple. That I keep clipped in there, and I just leave this one in my hammock. That way, I just leave this light in my hammock, and that way whenever I set it up, it's there and it's ready to use. But again, this is the inside of the hammock. This ridgeline is real useful. I also, and I think I have done a video on this, where I leave a carabiner attached with a water bottle that I never drink from, that I use the bathroom in, urinate, and that way I don't have to get out of my hammock in the middle of the night. See ya. What I've done here is I've simply pulled the rain fly back so that you can get a really good look at the hammock itself. It's got these tile points on the corners here, basically midline along the hammock itself. You can tie those off, and they're made of bungee cord, so that when you sway and move in the hammock, which actually doesn't happen that much, but if you do, then they'll move and sway with you. Fantastic little addition to the hammock setup itself. Inside you can see the hammock the little hammock for gear that I was speaking of, and the netting, and superior craftsmanship on these things. I love these things. Biggest question I get asked about these things is, can you sleep in them in winter? Absolutely. I've slept down in 0-degree weather here in central Kentucky in this thing. Now don't get me wrong, I had a really high quality sleeping bag that was in there with me at the time. And one of the things that I've also done to help me in cold weather is I'll usually sleep on a thermarest or some other kind of pad. I've seen a lot of people start to use these bubble wrap pads as well, and I've never used that to give you any information on that. But my thermarest on a sleeping bag, no problem in cold weather. My son lays a wool blanket down in his, and that's what he slept on in really cold weather, probably down to 25. But again, good sleeping bag. Something, just a little bit of insulation between you and the bag itself, and you'll be good to go even in cold weather. I hope you can tell I'm pretty excited about Dan's Depot selling these Hennessy hammocks now. Fantastic pieces of equipment. One of the most useful products that I've put together into my camping and survival gear in a long time. I love these things. My son's got one, everybody in my family's got one. All the instructors at Nature Reliance School have one. I infected Matt Longley and Dan with the idea of getting these things. They're the co-founders of Dan's Depot. I think both of them have them now. So fantastic additions to your kit. Makes it so much fun and easy to set up camp, go out and practice skills. So I cannot recommend these enough. My son did a Z-valuation on these a long time ago. Love these things. These are one of the most fantastic pieces of equipment out there. So check them out. Dan's is going to have a huge Hennessy hammock party coming up pretty quick. So check them out. There's going to be deals there that you can't find anywhere else. And until I see you next time, I hope to see you on or off the trail in a Hennessy hammock.